Hello, this is 3716 Comet. This video I promised to do well, almost a week ago now. How to do detailing on ViTrains class 37s. Basically, a lot of people have been asking me over the last few weeks how I put details on my 37s, and this is me going to show you. So basically, if you just open the box of this 37 for now, it's a good idea to use a sponge that comes in the packaging to rest the locomotive on. This is just to prevent damage to the locomotive. If you're working on a hard surface, turning our attention to the box and the packaging and the instructions. On the back here, you've got a full list of the detail parts if you need spare parts here. Basically, it's this pack in the side of the box I'll come to later. If you flip over, you can see just like a short little illustration here showing you exactly where all the different pipes, cables, snow plows and couplings, and of course the lamp hooks go. So we'll come to the bag of parts. This is where all the parts come on, all the snow plows, lamp hooks and couplings, etc. They all come in black screws. I'm not going to take it out, just hassle putting it back in. So that's that, just to show you. So let's start then. Just put this sponge here for the locomotive. This is the loco I'll be working on. You've seen a review of this one already. I've taken some of the parts off one end to make a review on it. Here's a end with the parts fitted. As you can see, the snow plows, the coupling, the lamp hooks, the horns are also on the top here. I don't know if you can make them out, but there's also, I put the windscreen wipers in as well. They're tricky to put on. I'm not going to show you how to put them on. So there we go. The first job is the hardest job, and is to fit these horrible lamp hooks on. They're very small. Before you do this, I don't know if you've noticed, but as you look into the front of the 37s, the holes that they go in might not be big enough for it to take them. So advice I'd give you, just cut a small part off, just to taper off. I don't know if you can make it out, just the bit that goes into the nose. Just to taper it off a little bit. This then will make it be easier to push it in with a set of pliers. It's no good putting these in with the tweezers. It's because basically tweezers won't have enough grip. So after you've done that cut, hold the hook. Ooh, drop it. Hold the hook near the bottom of it. Drop it again. Just like so. Get the locomotive out. Just carefully position it at the hole and gently push in. If you're lucky, it'll stay there, but it'll just stand out of the hole, like so. Then, just at the bottom part of it, get your pliers and just push it home. And there you go, that's one in. Now for the second one. Put it on the pliers. Locate the hole. And gently place it there. And then use the pliers when they're shut just to push it home. And there you go. The two lamp hooks are in there. Next part. Some people think it's a bit hard. I don't really mind this job. Is the job of putting the horns on. Basically, you've got two different horns. That's the long horn. This is just a shorter horn. Obviously, the longer horn goes into the hole further away from the front, which is there. So all you need to do, in your hand, be careful not to snap them. Just carefully place it in the hole. Some people say that you need tweezers or pliers for this job. I don't think you need it. I'll just put this on here. Can be a bit of a tricky job, but I like a challenge, to be honest. It's one horn in. Took a bit too long, really, didn't it? And just put the second one in. There's the horns in place. There we go. Right, before we put the snow plows in, I do suggest that you put this weird ViTrains coupling in. I don't really like these couplings. They're very flimsy when they're on the locomotive. The mount isn't fantastic on them. I would prefer if you had used NEMs, but hey ho. There's the coupling bar there. All you need to do is just put it there, locate the slot, just push it right the way home. That's the coupling in place there. Now for snow plows. These have small little holes in the rear end of them, and these go onto little brackets that are on the bogies. The brackets are quite hard to find sometimes. I can't really show them on this, but it is just there. So you just locate the hole on top of the bracket and just gently push it on until you hear it click. And that's one on. Let's get the second one. Locate it. There we go. And that is the loco, fully detailed. The same on both ends. On some 37.4s, or actually on all 37.4s, some details are different on them, which I'll show you with my model of DB Schenker 37.419. Obviously got all the horns and the lower two lamp hooks all the same. But some 37.4s you'll have the Western Region cow horns, which is there. I don't know if you can make it out. It's them there. They will go on a bit easier because the holes are bigger. But if it don't go in, just do the same procedure with these smaller ones. Just cut a little taper out of the part that goes into the body. And one other detail variation on 37.4s, and don't have 37.5s, is this, which is the electric train heating socket, and that goes round with a cable underneath the buffer to the other part of the socket here. On 37.4s that cable is like this, but on 37.5s the cable from that end is still there, but it goes into the buffer beam, which has caused a bit of confusion between the two 37 types. As you can see, the thing on the side there, the hole right on the side is there, but the one just to the left of the lamp hook isn't.